Good morning, welcome back to the National Centre for Bowling here at Northfield for the 2024 European Championships. This session at 11:15 we are covering the visually impaired mixed pairs. It's Scotland against Wales. They're currently playing their first end. I'll let that conclude and then I'll come back and explain who the players are and a bit about them. I'm joined in commentary for this game by Stuart Stevens, who's the world B8 singles champion, and we'll have a further discussion with Stuart once explain who the players etc. are. So I'll just tell you who the players are. For Scotland we have Mary Stevenson, and the director that's with Mary is Jim Aitken. Skip for Scotland is Robert Bart, and his director as always is Sarah Jane Ewing. For Wales, Julie Thomas is the lead and her director is Alison Peters. And the skip for Wales is Stefan James, and his director is Chris Daniels. So we're just about to conclude this first end, and then I'll give you an update on scores and how the visually impaired format works for the mixed pairs. Okay, so the format for this game is 15 ends. It's 3 bowls or 2 hours and 15 minutes. So just the same time restraints as what we've been watching so far. So Scotland take the first end, and Mary Stevenson will be playing the first ball. So Scotland scored a 1 there in that opening end. Scotland who lead Wales by 1 shot to 0. So it's Scotland who lead by 1 shot to 0 here. Well, you'll see the scoreboard at the bottom hasn't been changed, but I can confirm that it is 1-0 for Scotland. And it's Robert Barr. To play his first ball of this end. So he was a good line there, just getting caught. You will hear quite a lot of instruction from the directors as we go through the game. As I said at the start of commentary, I'm joined by Stuart Stevens, who is a world B8 singles champion. So I have already done my curtsy in front of him, so that gets us off in a good footing. Graham Cathcart is still here as well, but hopefully he won't have too much to say. So Stuart, you tell us a wee bit about the B8, what that means, and where you won your world title.
Oh, thanks, Graham. Yeah, B8's obviously physically disabled goes from B5 to B8, and it's different levels of physical disability. So B8's obviously the highest, and B5's the lowest, people with more physical disability. So yeah, I was at the World Championships in South Africa for the IBD World Championships in May this year, which was great. So over there for a couple of weeks, and was fortunate enough to come back with the gold medal. So yeah, it was becomes a distant memory, and of course, really, the climate is fantastic, and it really got me acclimatised for a day like today now.
Good stuff. As a pleasure for you to be with us this morning. Obviously this is VI, which is slightly different from B8, which is U1. So the VI is visually impaired, works the same way. So the lower the number, they go from 1 to 4. Yeah,
that's correct. Yeah. So B1's obviously somebody that's got quite severe visual impairment, and straight up to B4, where somebody who's got more or a lesser visual impairment, to say. So yeah, so I think both these players are B2s, I think.
Yeah, Mary Stevenson and Robert Barr are both B2s. Julie Thomas, who's the lead for Wales, is B2 as well, and Stephen James is B3. So I'm just totally I watched at the Scottish National Championships a few years ago, and just totally fascinated by both physical disability players and visually impaired players and the accuracy that they can have, and I think that's what makes our sport fascinating. That someone with a disability can be as successful as these players have been, and you're proof of that.
Thanks to him. Yeah, I mean the players with physical and VIs, I mean, it's interesting to watch. The VIs obviously need the help of the directors, which is very important for them to give them a level of direction, but they're more about feeling touch, and obviously with their senses, and it's incredible to watch. Some of them, like for us bowlers that are out there and we try to put 2 feet in a bowl, sometimes even for mainstream, it's not the easiest task sometimes in a tricky green, but for the VIs, some of them are just incredible to watch, and to be fair, I do watch them at times and my jaw almost hits the floor at some of the balls that these guys play. But the directors are massive help for them, which are so critical for them, and obviously they've had a huge level of success. Obviously Robert and Sarah Jane won gold at Commonwealth Games in Birmingham 2022, which was great, so it's good to see them representing us here at the European Championships as well. Yeah.
And I think just that you're mentioning that sort of success that Scotland and Robert Barr and the players have had, obviously there's a history there just from player playing against each other. Julie Thomas has played against Robert a few times at Commonwealth Games. Played against him at Birmingham in 2022, and also against him at the Gold Coast in 2018. So there's a bit of rivalry here between the two. So we'll see how that pans out over the course of this match and the course of the next 13 ends. So the completion of that second end, I'll just confirm, because Stuart and I were too busy talking and Graham was too busy listening. We've not checked to see who was shot. Just changing the scoreboard just now. Yep, so it's 2-0 for Scotland after 2 ends. So, and it's Mary Stevenson to get this third end underway. So you'll hear the directors calling down how far they're short, and you'll hear at times as well them saying a clock face number. So how does that work, just for people who are watching and don't really know how the visually impaired thing works?
If you look down the green, you'll see there's a string goes right down the centre line, and they mark that at the 23 metre as well with a marker, and they'll measure out from the 23 metre line back and how many yards it is over. So, and of course they relay that back to the player on the mat so they know how far the jack is. And of course when the balls came to rest, they use a clock. So the director at the head will shout down how far it is away and use a clock. So it'll be like 3 feet at 1 o'clock. So but when you're directing, it's very important, because it's almost like if you're at the head, you need to wear the watch upside down, if that makes sense. Yeah. So like that, the ball there, the red ball there would be from there is 7 o'clock, so probably by a yard at 7 o'clock, that one. Right. Whereas if you look from the mat side, it's mat at 7 o'clock, but when you're calling it from the head, you've got to wear got to wear your watch upside down, because that looks like 1 o'clock if you're standing at the head. So it's very important, but that information is very important to get relayed back to the players again.
Again, that's what makes it fascinating as well. It's like it's pairs, but you've got four people on there, 2 playing, 2 directing. How far someone's shot or how far they're through, and for it all to tie in for it during the course of one game, is just I think you said earlier on your jaw dropped when sometimes you watch. I think it's just mind blowing. So we hope you enjoy this game. We'll keep you posted, and we'll try and call the shots as best we can as we go through. It's
just playing a belt to a ball there, hasn't she? Just beside the jack there. So it's a really good ball. Mary's line shot now.
Is that the dog away?
Oh no, I've got a fully water bottle. I've drunk all his water. It's so warm, isn't it?
Line 4. Behind it. 3 behind. And against it, yeah. The best back wheel at the moment is 3 yards past. Right. Be behind it, Jim. Okay. Come on. Very good, Daniel.
Good, Danny.
Well, that's okay. Used to go over to just 15 inches. Half past 6, you're on Bill's line out, 2.5 feet at 8 o'clock.
So, Stephen James needs to try and get a ball in here. And he's very well played. Gets in for second shot. So, brilliant saver there from Stephen James. Quite a few against Wales there. So after 3 ends, it's Scotland who lead by 3 shots to 0. And this is VI mixed pairs.
Oh, it's warm, eh? That's why I kind of got up.
On the TV!
Yep, good opening delivery from Mary Stevenson. And just so as you don't get continually bored with my voice, I'll give a microphone at some point to Stuart, just to get his take on it. Stuart says, so if you can get your bingo cards ready. But so Mary Stevenson just slightly over, missing the line slightly, but like every game we've had in this rink, easy to do that. So Julie Thomas looking to try and add another shot here. And she does. So Mary Stevenson's final delivery of this fourth end. Yeah, just a bit overplayed, as I've been saying all week, Stuart. It's easy just to make too much of an improvement, or if you're trying to cut a bit away, it's easy just to be really short. Both the hands, or all four hands, seem to just rise slightly if you're just slightly over as well. Julie Thomas just overcompensated as well. So it's a turn now of skips, and along with their director. So I'll see out this end, and then I'll pass the mic over to Stuart. So the sun is shining here at the National Centre for Bowling in Ayr. I said in earlier commentary, if you are coming down today, be mindful that the air show is on at Prestwick. So roads into Ayr and Prestwick is more busier than normal. Or as it's now known as the International Festival of Flight. Robert Barr just reasonable weight, just a fraction high. So Stuart was mentioning about the string being down the centre of the green. I can let him explain that to you once this end's completed. And I think at one point Sarah Jane Ewing, as Robert Barr's director, put a clip on the string as well. That just to identify, because it is so bright, it just gives another sort of visual help to be able to see where centre line is.
Absolutely, yeah, that helps Robert massively, that one, because they've been so bright today that he struggles to see the string, so she just puts an extra clip on the string before he plays, and that just helps him identify where centre the rink is before he goes down to play. So hopefully we might see it here if he's just getting ready to play.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, just through watch delivery from back. Just so as you can see, there's the string going down centre line. Stephen James. Now, one of the other things I'm fascinated by as well is that the visual impairment. You might think, I mean, I'm normal from a sight point of view. My eyesight's fine, but the delivery there for Stephen James was very, very smooth. You know, and that's another thing that fascinates me. We'll just watch Robert as well. Again, a good delivery. I've played against Robert and played with him indoor at Glasgow, and I played up there. Very close here. Yeah, well played. And that is why Robert Barr is the successful player that he is. Robert not only plays very well in this VI category or visually impaired category, but Robert holds his own at his own indoor and outdoor clubs in their mainstream competitions. So it's Stephen James to try and get this shot back. Very close here. Jack, yeah. Very close, holds on to it. A brilliant ball by Stephen James. And 1-2 Wales. They get their account open in this visually impaired mixed pairs. So after 4 ends, it's Scotland who lead by 3 shots to 1. So I'm just going to hand the microphone over to Stuart, who'll take us through this next end, and giving his insight and overview of how things work. So over to you, Stuart.
Thanks, Gail. Yeah, you just seen Julie there putting the mat down and stepping out, so that just gives her the distance. And then you'll see the director measuring from when the jack comes to rest, and they'll measure how many it is over from the 23 metres. You see Julie just getting set on the mat here, ready to deliver the ball. So, and the director just line her up, ready to go. So you see the ball on its way there. Jack on the tee, a great opening delivery for there, fantastic ball. Pretty sure we'll see Mary giving this a go and she'll be close here. Yep. She's just going to dive under there, I think. Great try. Just a change of length here from Wales as well, against from what Scotland played the first few ends when they had the jack, so probably somewhere on about 27 metres. Greens are running really well here at Northfield this week as well. I think green speed's running about 12 seconds just now, and obviously it gets warmer. As the afternoon goes on, it'll get quicker, so I think Julie's just going to pull up a bit short here. That's unfortunate. So you just see the director there stepping that out there. That's just to tell the distance which is from the jack, so which is a big help to all the players. So we were talking about this earlier, Graham, and we were mentioning about the visually impaired. So they've got to remember where their opponent's balls have finished as well as their own. So if you're playing the last ball, you've got to remember where 11 other balls have finished. So fair play to them. My wife sends me to the shops. I can't even remember what I'm getting in the shop. So these guys are good. Oh, big effort from Mary. Well, just dived under again though. Good effort from Mary again. So we'll see Julie getting set up on the mat here again. You see she puts her hands down, puts her foot on, so she knows she's in the exact same centre of the mat at the very front. Director gives her the ball with the right bias on it, so see a backhand shot again. So glad that wasn't the commentator's curse there. So see the ball come down. Big effort here. Oh, just fogged a bit short, I think. She's about a foot and a half short there. So
She might be another shot there though.
yeah, very, very close here actually for 1 or 2 here, so I'm pretty sure you'll see Mary reaching this, I would think. So you see Jim giving Mary direction from behind, just watching her delivery and make sure she's facing the right way. Looks a bit of a high line this for Mary. Yeah, just a bit high. Pace probably wasn't too bad, so we'll see them changing ends, and the skip's getting up to the head here, up to the mat, sorry. So Robert's got a bit of work to do here. Just a change of length there's just changed the dynamics for the Welsh team and the Scottish team, but both experienced players, so you'd expect them to be close here anyway. You just see the Welsh bloke come up there just a bit in a high line and a bit short, so shouldn't affect Robert Barr's delivery here, I would think. Sure, Robert will make sure he'll be reaching. So you see Sarah Jane there putting the marker on the green there just because it's so bright. It's for just to give Robert an additional aid so that he can see, and using his monocule there, make sure he can see the shot he's got. Very smooth delivery for Robert. He's playing very positively at this. Don't think it'll hold on that line though. Yeah, just a bit higher would be in with a chance of turning one of Mary's down or in through the gap. See Stefan's delivery just about to come up. Yeah, just playing it off the backhand here, so coming down. Stays on, it might be very useful because he's seen Robert just playing with a bit of reach and weight, so I see Jane placing the marker down there in the string again, so hopefully see Robert make an adjustment here and get down. Very closely contested game this. There we go, he's very close to reaching. Oh, just a bit under. I see Stefan here playing his last ball. I'll just try and draw around behind it, I would think. There we go. Just a bit high, really. So hopefully we'll see Robert make an adjustment with his last ball. Try and get a bit closer. He's one, maybe two down, so. Yep, he's getting the monocule out. Just a bit high, I think. Yeah, that was all wrong with that. Probably the right pace for the shot, just a bit high. So, find out if it's one or if it's two here. Oh, one out and a measure for second shot here.
you just got a 5 to 10 minute clip, which you wouldn't want to see live from.
On a tee, Joe.
Shows the workings. Yeah.
You want to go and fix that camera as well.
The one behind the
The one behind it.
and where's the rain?
It just moved without me touching it.
Yeah. So, sorry about that. Tremendous last ball there by Robert Barr. And measuring, umpire on to measure to see how many shots it is. So just measuring the shots here. So a brilliant last ball by Robert Barr gives Scotland 3 shots at the end of that end, and it's Scotland to now lead by 6 shots to 3 after 6 ends. I said at the start of commentary, it's 15 ends, 3 bowls or 2 hours 15 minutes. So Jamaican just centering the mat for Mary Stevenson to throw this jack. Yep. So the jack is on the tee. So good opening ball by Mary. Just about a foot short of Jack High. So again, Julie Thomas, as you see, just feeling the corners of the mat, just to make sure that she's standing in the centre of the mat. And just finishing a yard or so short. So Robert Barr and Mary Stevenson, both Scottish players, both familiar faces at the national championships. And as well at British Isles and Commonwealth Games. Mary was won the gold medal at the recent national championships. Played internationally since 2016. And she currently plays with the Hens Like Tiger size 0. So it's It's Eric Stevenson who's lying 2 at the moment. Went to a good home there. As you can see, just going about a yard or so through. Mary's a member of the Shanks Bowling Club in Glasgow. And Robert Barr currently plays out of Highland Bowling Club. He plays. He's been played there for some years. Started bowling 2009. So a good ball by Joey Thomas to draw shot as our skips goes to play. Robert plays with a Taylor Blaze size 3. Won gold at the Commonwealth Games in 2022 at Birmingham. World Championship bronze medal in 2023. And as I sort of hinted earlier on, Robert not only competes in the visually impaired bowling, he's a member of the Highland Bowling Club in Glasgow, where he won the club championship in 2019. So absolutely fantastic player, and well capable of beating anybody on his day. He's represented Scotland in every event since 2016. So I'm just going to see out this end, and then I'll pass you back to Stuart for more words of wisdom from his good self. Robert Barr very close here. Yep, that's the shot. Yep, excellent first delivery from Robert Barr. So this looks a decent effort by Stephen James. Yep, shot drawn. So 2 excellent first bowls from each skip. Good effort here from Robert Barr again. He's very, very close. Oh, just slips down underneath. I thought actually he was just going to get a slight movement off the front bowl. So it's Alison Peters, who's one of the directors for Wales, just giving instruction to Stephen James. It's all down to 8 from there, I would say. Picked a good line, just forgot to throw it. So Robert Barr certainly picked a line here, just maybe heavy. Yeah, just over. So the sun is shining here at Northfield, and we have play all the way through. Last session goes on at 4:45. We have a session at 2 o'clock after this one. So if you're in the area, and if you can't get to see can't get anywhere near the low green for the air display, then pop into Northfield. It's free entry, and there is catering available as well. So Wales have decided that they will declare the head, and they're going to take one shot, which means that it's Scotland who lead 6-4 after 7 ends. Okay, so your thoughts on the game, Stuart?
It's been very nip and tuck. Obviously, both teams know each other well. They've played against each other over the last number of years, so always going to be a close game between both. Some four quality players here on display. So we see Gilly setting the mat and casting the jack up there again. So it seems to be this sort of Wales are favouring their 3/4 to a fuller length jack and playing well. So. But I see this one going down to the wire, to be fair. So it's really good to see the VIs and the physically disabled at the European Championships first time. So hopefully it will continue on. So it's really, really good for them to showcase the sport. Because one thing that we all conscious of, that it's a really inclusive sport for anybody with a visual impairment, a physical disability or learning disability in mainstream. And a real level playing field, actually. Anybody from 18 to 80 can give each other a real good game. So it's one of the unique things about the sport here. So Gilly's first delivery probably just about a yard and a bit short, so she'll be disappointed in that. So big chance for Mary as well here. Mary line the shot here, just at the ball to the side. So we'll see Julie come up there. First two balls of Julie a bit short, so pretty sure she'll adjust this one. Oh, some effort for Julie there. Well adjusted. to see the leads coming up here, and Skip's playing their first ball. Stefan's first ball of this end. Yeah, just short of Jack Eye. Counting there. Robert going to the mat. 2 down here. Robert just drifted through there with his first ball. Unlucky not to pull the jack across.
Down, Robert, you were just 5 feet up with your back.
I'm so natural. We bounced about the cameras and how you feeling them. I could take the rest of it than that.
Easy dropping your pace. Into your face. Rod's good. Rod's good. Great effort, Robert. Just ran through 2.5 feet.
I was going to try and refresh you.
But it's good because especially if it's the another one, it's showing the head.
I've not even thought yet.
He's the expert. He's taught me.
Guess what she, cause she's looked at Perry like you know.
So, what is in the past as well? I mentioned. So, Jason and I did like really, really, really lucky. And the whole place is up. Really more just
Okay, I'll just give one sort of quick burst of score updates before I leave you in the capable hands of Stuart Stevens and Graham Cathcart. In the men's fours, Scotland lead Netherlands 13-10. Isle of Man lead in the men's singles 10-9 against Sweden. Men's singles as well. Jersey lead Spain 18-9. The Czech Republic have beaten Hungary 21-4. Ireland lead Netherlands 13-10. England lead Wales 16-12. This is all men's singles. And France lead Falklands 19-6. I was just trying to see if there's any other sort of outstanding results sticking out. Czech Republic 7-5 up against Switzerland in the women's triples. So I'm going to hand you back over to Stuart Stevens, who is of course the World B8 singles champion, a victory in South Africa earlier this year, and he'll be joined by Graham Cathcart, who will be making noises every so often. I'll be back tomorrow with you. I'm away now to play, unusually, in a bowling final. So I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.
So I say to people, I've been Facebook and like, I guarantee I've accepted, but I think I mentioned Paul last night and see the finals. So, 14 pound, so that's and there's one of the pubs that I work in, the owner's pubs on £20 per month. So that's one of the that's all cool. No.
Look, you're on, Danny, but you don't know. Wait, straight.
It's long I've got to the end of September, so whatever happens at the end of September.
Same way.
Don't say that, I'll
Don't
get
low.
sent out.
You get me.
If that was trust, we're just not that. Well, these shots were too excellent.
Alright, alright.
Oh,
Just one close.
the shots the other day, I tried to win them. Aye, no, no. Sounds like an agreement. That's not moving a line. Right. Good luck. See you later.
Yeah, Robert just getting up to play his last ball here. Line 1 played an absolute belter of a ball earlier on, so back in the game, see Wales took a 3 the last end, so Scotland 7-6 down, Wales 7-6 up. Robert, last ball. So we'll see this coming down. Not sure if it'll come down quick enough for that. Nah, some effort. This looks like a win for Scotland there, so 7 each. Closely contested match, this one.
Wait, going disaster, what is it?
It is. Usually, I'll be on my sitting down happy job. Well,
Come on, Mary. Then you get. Good start. Get fast, Jack. Danny, I like that. Danny, I like that. Danny boy, I like that side.
Two really good bowls for Mary there, so which is great. So I've left Graham Irvin Coles away. He's playing in a over 55 seniors triples final this afternoon at his own club, so we wish him well. Do hope that they do check his age, because I'm not so sure that he's over 55. So myself and Graham are left holding the fort, so hopefully you're enjoying some of the commentary just now. So I see Mary line 2 here, which is two great bowls she won, so hopefully she can just tidy this up a wee bit, which is great.
Yeah, I'm playing a final at 2. And I've got the President's final tomorrow. So we're nominated triples next Saturday.
All go. All go. All go.
No rest for the wicket.
I'll catch up with you.
You'll be here tomorrow?
Oh, you here tomorrow?
I am here.
Ah, right.
Here in the morning.
Oh, I'll get you a wrestler there as well.
Aye.
I might steal the mic off you and start singing.
He's singing.
So great last bowl there from Gilly. So fantastic. Robert's first bowl up, just trailing on a tad here. So 7 each, 9 ends away. So always was going to be a bit of a close affair, this one.
I think you could just get inside it, go to the white, then the jack, then the gold. Yeah. Ben! Man, great effort. Your boat's finished, 2 feet, 6.
Big ball by Robert here. 2 down. Oh, he's just missed in the high side. Fancies 2 down here, so again, nip and tuck game, as we would expect.
A bit unfortunate. Bills was catching the previous shot ball. This is the Bills' second ball of the end. See if we can adjust. First ball landed about 2.5 yards short. This looks like a good adjustment. He's been back. So over adjusted. But good ball. Good back ball. This looks to be slightly under. Yeah. Slightly under and maybe 3 yards short. You can see the player, how they adjust, each of the players adjust themselves on the mat differently, and the director will double check things before they deliver the ball. This looks kind of high.
Just a quick update from the Scottish Physically Disabled. It's 12-10 against Wales. 13 ends gone, so very close, tight affair there as well, same as this one. So plenty of room for the skips here to draw into the shot. So
Bang on. No change to what we're trying to do. Your weight was good, less than the last one. Just hold your line. Nice and positive. Do good.
I'm happy either way you pick it, you play it.
5 at 5:30. Lovely line.
we see the score here. Wales 9, Scotland 7, 10 ends away. So we'll see Robert just about to play his first ball at the end. So he's got some room to draw the shot here. So yeah, he's just about 4 feet away there, so maybe good enough for the shot. See Stefan playing off his forehand here. Just about under the line, but Jack high. So small adjustment for Robert here should be good enough. Yeah, just pulling up a bit short here again. Very similar to his first one. He might have turned that down far enough here. I see Stefan coming up to have a look at the head.
Eight over. Last ball, just over 2 feet. Yeah, I would still play it. Right, Mary. Come on then. Looking good if you're running. Oh, just lacking the pace, that's all. Line perfect. Clear. Same line. Yeah, made it. Come on. Hold the line. Hold it. Hard line. Touch on your own. Finished the yard. 4 o'clock. Better, Mary. Best one yet. Come on, hold the line.
Mary! A great effort. Line 3 here, nice and positive. Big goal, Les.
So we see Robert go down to play his first ball. So just a recap on the score: it's Wales 10, Scotland 7. So I think Robert's 2 or 3 down here. So and thanks everybody for watching on the YouTube channel. We're up to 555 viewers, which is great. So very much appreciated. great effort by Robert there. Second shot, so just over a foot through there. So
You get the keys, Greg? I thought you'd give them to me and I'm standing going, I wonder where the keys are. What a wally.
You sit in the middle of it.
I think they're playing tomorrow, aren't they? In the morning. That's why they wanted to do it later.
He's the first dog I've saw today.
last ball then coming up from Robert Barr here. So needs to get down a bit quicker here. Big effort here. Some try. One effort by Robert. One shot Wales. We think. Yep. Just a one shot Wales. So big effort here. So 11-7 Wales.
And here, when I go on a sports and I'm walking about, and I have to see a mount and a dog food can. For the grunt, a mount, a dog food can. Very swell there. Aye, all these bacon cans and everything. Up to you wouldn't see that, but that's what it was. And I knew that's what it was.
Julie just going through with a second bowl there, so small adjustment for Mary and she'll be very close.
As we're watching this end going by, just give you some score updates. In the men's fours, Scotland 17, Netherlands 15. Male singles, Isle of Man 12, Sweden 20. The male singles, Spain 16, Jersey 21. And obviously a win for Jersey. And the other game, another male singles, Czech Republic beat Hungary 21 shots to 4. In the men's fours, Israel 19, Cyprus 2. And England 21, Hungary 4. Another male singles, Netherlands and Ireland are tying at 17 each. And sticking with the male singles, the match between England and Wales is finished. England beating Wales by 21 shots to 13. In the men's fours, Ireland 35, Czech Republic 6. In the women's triples, a very close game, England 12, Scotland 13. And again, the women's triples, Israel 26, Spain 5. And sticking with the next three results are women's triples. Wales 10, Ireland 21. Netherlands 18, Guernsey 11. Czech Republic 19, Switzerland 5. In the male fours, Isle of Man 11, Wales 15. Again, the male fours, Jersey 25, Spain 4. The other para men's pairs, Scotland 12, Wales 10. And in the other visually impaired match between Israel and Ireland, Israel's one shot up with 9 shots to 8.
realise that. But I couldn't cover it anyway, could I? Because they must have been.
Last shot's 2. There might be about 3 yards up. Draw again. Draw yourself.
Okay, go.
So Robert was just there discussing the shot he's going to play. We believe this could be the last end, possibly, due to time restrictions. So just a bit high and heavy there for Robert, unfortunately. So Wales holding on the shot, and that's it. It's all done. 12-7 for Wales. So well done, Wales. Always knew it was going to be a close game. So two really strong sides. So congratulations, Wales, on the win, and thanks very much for joining us today.
Well, thanks very much, Stuart, for commentating on us to give us a cracking insight into how the visually impaired, how it works. I've certainly learned a lot, and absolutely find it really incredible how they can adapt to their weight, their line. It's absolutely amazing to watch. And I would actually say if you're ever in an area where the visually impaired are playing a game, go and watch it. It is so fascinating to watch these guys. The concentration levels and whatnot, it must have been a different par. But thanks, Stuart, for your commentating today, and no doubt we'll have your hand up your back shortly again to commentate in our game.
Thanks for having us, Graham. Much appreciated, and good luck to Graham Cole, Evan Cole playing in his final this afternoon as well. So thanks for inviting me, and it's been a great experience. So thanks very much, and keep up the good work you guys are doing as well.
Thanks very much, Stuart. And to all the viewers, thanks very much for watching. For now, as I finish with this session, we'll be back shortly with